Dear children, yesterday I was taught the French Revolution. फ्रांस became a constitutional monarchy के बारे में पढ़ाया था और द लॉज मेड बाय नेशनल असेंबली के बारे में पढ़ाया था। इससे पहले और थोड़ा सा हमें पढ़ाना है द डिक्लेरेशन ऑफ राइट्स ऑफ मैन एंड सिटीजन। ओनली केवल लुक पेज नंबर 70। Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen. After French Revolution, this declared rights of man and citizen look free from birth. Men are born and remains free and equals in rights. जन्म से ही स्वतंत्र है। क्यों? Men are born and remains free and equals in right. Preservation. The aim of every political association is the preservation of the natural and inalienable rights of man. These are liberty, property, security, and residence to operation. Sovereignty of people. The source of all sovereignty resides in the nation. No group or individual may exercise authority that does not come from the people. Next, the source of all sovereignty resides in the nation. No group or no individual may exercise authority that does not come from the people. Liberty. Liberty consists of the power to do whatever is not injurious to others. Limited power of law. The law has the right to forbid only actions that are injurious to society. General will. Law is expression of the general will. All citizens have the right to participate in its formation personally or through their representative. All the citizens are equal before it. Law supreme. No man may be accused, arrested, or detained except in cases determined by the law. Free expression. Every citizen may speak, write, and print freely. He must take responsibility for the abuse of such liberty in cases determined by the law. Equality in taxation. For the maintenance of the public force and for the expenses of administration, a common tax is indispensable. It must be assessed equally on all citizens in proportion to their means. Property is scarce and inviolable rights. Since property is a sacred and inviolable right, no one may be deprived of it unless a legally established public necessity requires it. In that case, a just compensation must be given in advance. Now, look at page number 18. France freed from monarchy and become a republic, declaration of war. Louis XVI entered into secret negotiations with the King of Prussia, now Germany. France, neighboring countries got too much frightened of the developments in France since 1789. They were ready to send troops to put down the events. However, the National Assembly voted in favor of war against Prussia and Austria. In 1792, volunteers from all over France came forward to join the army. They saw the war as one of people against king and aristocracies all over Europe. As the volunteers marched into Paris, they sang Marseillaise, a patriotic song composed by Roger D.L. Islay. This song is now the national anthem of France. तो यहाँ हम कह सकते हैं, आपसे पूछ सकते हैं, वहाँ का पैट्रियाटिक सॉन्ग किसने लिखा? पैट्रियाटिक सॉन्ग कंपोज बाय रोजर D.L. Islay. What is the patriotic song of France? तो बोल सकते हैं Marseillaise, Marseillaise is a patriotic song of France. पेज नंबर 18 में मोटी हेडिंग में लिखा हुआ है, या नीचे की तरफ पढ़ सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं. डिफ़िकल्टीज, economic difficulties and other losses faced the people during the Revolutionary War. Men were busy at the front fighting wars and women were at home managing the domestic affairs. But people were enthusiastic to continue with the revolution till equality was restored. Political class. The Constitution of 1791 had granted political rights only to the wealthier section of the society. Political clubs sprouted and became important area as for people to discuss the government policies and action plan. The most popular and successful club was that of the Jacobins, named after the former convent of Saint Jacob in Paris. Women formed their own club too. Jacobin Club. Members of the Jacobin Club were primarily from the lower class of society, like shopkeeper, pastry, cooks, watchmakers, shoemakers, printers, daily wages earners, etc. The leader of the Jacobins was Maximilien Robespierre. Maximilien Robespierre, a large group among the Jacobins, took to wearing a long strip trousers like those worn by dock workers. It was done to set themselves apart from the fashionable section of the society who wore knee breeches. This was also aimed at ending the power of the aristocracy. They came to be referred to as sans clutches, meaning those without knee breeches. Place of the Tullian's store next day. Thanks.